Enough already. Bali to start capping number of tourists. The governor of Indonesian tourist island of Bali, Wayan Koster, is apparently quite unhappy with the rising number of foreign visitors, who break the law and have no regard for local culture, as the island continues its recovery from the coronavirus pandemic. If the issue of visitors breaking the law wasn't addressed, we will only attract cheap tourists who maybe just eat nasi bungkus, rice dish wrapped in banana leaves or paper, rent motorbikes, and break traffic laws, and, lastly, steal from ATMs, the governor said. As the result of his displeasure with misbehaving visitors from overseas, the governor has proposed instituting a quota system that would require foreign holidaymakers, hoping to vacation on Bali, to register for their trip 1 year in advance. New long-term system would require foreign travelers to register 1 year before their planned visit to Bali and to wait their turn to visit. We will no longer welcome mass tourism. We will restrict tourist numbers by implementing a quota system. If there is a quota, then people will have to queue. Those who want to come next year can sign up from now. That's the system we want to apply, Koster said. Bali governor already announced plans in March to prohibit foreign tourists from renting motorbikes on the island following a series of incidents in which foreigners violated traffic rules. He suggested that under new rules that are set to come into force this year, tourists would only be allowed to drive cars rented from travel agents. Koster has also asked the Indonesian government to cancel a visa on arrival policy for Ukrainians and Russians, who flocked to Bali for most of last year to escape Russia, war of aggression against Ukraine, citing concerns that citizens from the two countries were violating local laws, overstaying their visas, and illegally working as hairdressers, tour guides, and taxi drivers. Bali, once known as a laid-back surfing destination, has recently experienced a sharp spike in tourism, with numbers surging to over 300,000 visitors a month since the beginning of this year. The island has particularly attracted a vast number of lifestyle bloggers, yoga instructors, and other online content creators from overseas. The sudden surge in visitors has led to tensions with locals, who have complained of increased traffic, pollution, and an apparent lack of respect for local Hindu traditions and culture.